Producer Albert Zugsmith gave Orson Welles his long-awaited chance to again direct a Hollywood film. Welles also wrote the script that was very loosely based on Whit Masterson's novel Badge of Evil. Welles, the writer, turned out the sleaziest story imaginable, with seedy characters and locations, drugs, sex, corruption, murder, racism, etc. Welles, the director, shot it like an artist, employing some of the most audacious visual strokes of his career. The result of this artist directing sleaze, a masterpiece. An American bigwig and his mistress are killed by a bomb in their car while crossing into the United States from Mexico. Slovenly, cigar-smoking Welles, a respected detective, accuses a young Mexican of the murder. Moral Mexican detective Charlton Heston accuses Welles of having planted evidence, dynamite, in the young man's apartment so that Welles's partner, Joseph Calleja, would discover it. Welles tries to discredit Heston by telling the authorities that he and his American wife, Janet Leigh, are addicts. Leigh is staying at the dumpy motel owned by drug dealer Akeem Tamaroff, who does whatever Welles wants. Left alone by sex-crazed, immature motel attendant Dennis Weaver, we see the roots of Leigh and Anthony Perkins in Psycho, she is terrorized by Tamaroff's juvenile drug dealers. She is to be framed on murder and drug charges. Welles's detective Hank Quinlan is one of his most interesting, complex characters. He is a great detective, but he thinks himself above the law. He is always correct when he accuses someone of a crime, but to assure convictions, he always plants incriminating evidence himself so Calleja can find it. It's interesting that Heston's character investigates Quinlan's past to find out who Quinlan is now. This search for a great man's past and the subsequent discovery of consistent moral corruption, the reason he was able to make it to the top in the first place, was also essential to Citizen Kane and Mr. Arcaden. Welles's characters are potentially great men, but none of them act nobly on their way to the thrones of their particular worlds. This is the reason Calleja, who loves Welles's Quinlan, is so disappointed. Real heroes must have pure pasts. Pay attention during the lengthy, famous opening shot. Marlene Dietrich, as the only person who understands Welles, has a memorable cameo. Leigh was never sexier. Welles was the rare director to emphasize her large chest. Impressive photography is by Russell Meddy. Music is by Henry Mancini. Also with Valentine de Vargas, Ray Collins, Joanna Moore, Mort Mills, Mercedes McCambridge, Joseph Cotton, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Joy Lansing.
Trouble with me? You bet your sweet life I won't.